The one thing that is super important when we are in a cross-legged position is to have the pelvis elevated. Okay, so to not just be sitting flat on the floor. Now, the ways that I suggest to bring elevation to the pelvis is, if you've never tried this one before, I recommend trying this right now. So you can actually take 2 blocks, put them on the low is tight, and then put them next to one another. Okay, often we say just use 1 block, but this is often not enough for the size of our pelvis. So when you put them together, that can feel really great. And just by bringing a little bit of height to your pelvis, I think what that helps do is it brings a little bit more length to your spine. And I like to put something underneath the ankles and the knees, and that just brings a little bit more support. Okay, so just doing that, right? What we practice on our mat then transfers to what we're doing off of our mat. So on your mat, you take the time to position your body, even if you've never practiced in this way before, because you're like, it doesn't matter, I'm just gonna sit in any way. Take the time right now to set yourself up, okay, on your blocks. You can sit on a bolster as well. That's another great way to do it. Okay. I know a lot of people don't have bolsters at home, so that's why I don't often talk about how we use bolsters as far as props. Okay, so now you feel, and if you have your baby, okay, then you can also notice where your baby is on your body. So sometimes we have our babies more off to one side, and then this makes twisting in the upper body. So see if you can position your baby, if you do have a baby, in a way so that your baby is more aligned in the center of your body. And then also, where can you put your hands on your baby so that your shoulders can feel a little bit more like they're moving downwards and they're not so hiked up towards the shoulders. So can you relax your shoulders so that they come down? Can you maybe sit up a little bit taller through the spine? Imagine that you had some strings. I love the image of a puppet or a marionette. Imagine that you're being pulled up very, very gently by a string from the crown of the head. Okay, and then we can become intentional, okay, about where we are placing our energy. So intentionally focus on your breath. So check in. And then bring your awareness, bring your attention to your body. And if it feels okay, if it feels natural, see if you can send a little bit of nurturing energy to your body. So the intention in your mind is to nurture your body with love, with kindness, just as you do for your baby. So all day long, you are giving your baby all of your love. So see right now in this moment, if you can, just take a little bit of that love for you, for yourself, for all of your work. Okay, we're gonna work with the neck. This works too if you're holding your baby or if you're standing. Let's just draw the chin down towards the chest. Okay, and take a breath into the back of your neck. And then exhale and release the chin downwards towards the chest. We're going to be here for a few breaths. So inhale, send the breath into the back of the neck. And then exhale, release. And once more, inhale. And then exhale, let the head be even more heavy. Good. Come up on an inhale, just halfway. And exhale. And then we're gonna gently make some quarter circles towards the right ear. So you inhale and move the head towards the right shoulder. And then exhale, semicircle or quarter circle down to the center. Just finding a rhythm, doing this in a way that just feels really good. And if at some point of this quarter circle, you notice that, ooh, there's a sticky spot, you feel a little bit more tension, you can pause there and then you can take a few breaths there. So use this practice for you. You get to decide how you move. You don't always have to follow my instructions exactly as they are. You can also try lifting your chin up towards the sky, and that helps you get into some different muscles in the neck. Okay, let's go to the other side now. So now towards the left. And you can do this with, if the eyes are open, so understandably, if you're with baby, usually the eyes are open. If you can work with your gaze so that it's a bit of a softer gaze, so that you're not staring so much. This really helps let your nervous system unwind. You use your eyes in that way, using a soft gaze. And moving in rhythm with your breath. When we move in rhythm, that helps synchronize the mind and the body. The breath is the bridge between the mind and the body. Okay, let's go up now towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift the chin up. And this one's gonna feel really good. So if you have access to one hand, take a hand, place it on your upper chest, and just very gently pull the skin of your chest, even slightly near the bottom of the throat, pull that downwards towards the heart. And really softly, just continue to lift your chin up towards the sky. Taking big breaths, completing the cycle of each inhale and full exhale. Okay, bring your chin back to center.